So you may play or would like to play blues harp. If you already are a blues harp player, I salute you to say the least. Hi, I'm Brian. It's a long time since I shut down the YouTube channel Ozharp. It took several years to build and about 5 seconds to destroy. You should think twice when you're about to do something you may regret. But you may not regret it for a very long time. You may notice that I have to use prompt sheets these days, and that's because I'm 65 now and I went into the spare room this morning. Now I've got no idea why I went in there. But I can remember all of the songs from the 50s, 60s and 70s like it was just yesterday. That's how it is. It was a series of tutorial videos, Ozharp, on playing blues harmonica, lacking as much depression as back then. These days, with the help of music and my family, I now, of course, would go about social media in a different sense. Experiences age, we can change as we grow. Not so much that I think it's not a good idea to learn to play an instrument, but in as much as what will it do to and for you. To become competent in a personal quest in comparison to having a job, another essential need, and of course there is a need for home and family. All these things are as important as each other. Now I am on my 3rd marriage. I don't look at it as much as getting divorced, more along the lines of collecting mother-in-laws. It's not a pastime I can recommend to the masses, but I've been through it. Music never destroyed any of my relationships. It may pressure them at times, but never destroy them. These things can become challenging. For to succeed in anything, focus can destroy the need for basic things in life. We need balance, and music, if given priority, would destroy you and your family, just as working far and wide in a transient industry destroyed mine. It wasn't the music industry, it was the mining industry, and it happened more than once. On a more positive note, fortunately genetics coupled with a handicap in the hearing department for early decades of my life eventually blessed me with becoming different. But it would not wish being born prominently deaf on anyone. No matter how bad things are, there are always clever people out there, especially in the medical profession, that can help. And I am a result of that very clever assistance. And in that statement we find the catalyst for this blog. Rome was not built in a day. Blues harp players don't grow on trees. They're thinking of taking the instrument up. Then as regards to advice, a mass of documented ability and tips available on the internet. People like Adam Garso, Jason Rickey, Ronnie Shellis, and a host of others. Best to listen to all of them, as they can mention something you try that works for you. When I first started learning blues harp in the 60s, the internet was a dream, and the majority of my learning was without tools. Learning experience these days are different. I know any of the people you see giving advice on the subject can hand you anything. You have to find what works for you. The bad news is that blues harp players and singers are born, they are not manufactured. Even then the road is hard. We need to be born to survive a hard life, not given an easy one, or we will expect others to achieve things for us. It won't happen. To tackle such a task as becoming a proficient musician in a genre can be disappointing most of the time. So if you don't take disappointment as a guidance, then go no further. If you're intrepid, focused, enjoy challenge and enjoy success, then playing an instrument is for you. With the help of others, we've just recorded and produced another album under the band name the Fluorio Blues Breakers. At the age of 65, I nearly did something I liked when it came to results. I just have to keep trying. Happens when you're your worst critic. Though my wife and daughter come pretty close at times, criticism is really valuable because it gives me focus on improvement. And I don't get much of it these days. Everyone wants to improve or come up with something different. To do that, you must think outside the square. Desert expectation and traditionalism. If you want advice from a harp player with no family musical background, just determination and an open mind, you're in the right place. I shall over the next year or so make a post of a series of tutorial clips that may help you. You may just pick up something here and there that is of value to yourself. Everyone's different. I'll catch you soon. Have a go.